Welcome to another episode of Steph's Test Kitchen. Today we're going to be making kumquat marmalade. Now this was something I first tried at a local bakery that was by my house, and it was delicious. So I managed to find a recipe online by allrecipes.com, and we're going to try it and see how it works. Okay, so this recipe says we need 2 cups of kumquats, the zest and juice of 1 lemon, white sugar, and a cup of ice cold water. So let's see, step 1, it tells us to quarter the kumquats. All right, okay, so quarter the kumquats lengthwise, all right, and cut off the white center membrane and remove seeds, then slice into smaller pieces. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the seeds. So there's not too many seeds. And get rid of that center. Because the center part is supposed to be very bitter. It's actually the peel that is sweet. But this is kind of messy. I don't know that these are so tiny. We might just leave them. All right, we'll just take out the seeds and the little stems. All right, so we're gonna keep on with this. There's seeds until we have about 2 cups worth.
Now we're going to add the zest of 1 lemon and then the juice of 1 lemon to our kumquat mix. This will add a nice tartness to our kumquat marmalade, so it's not overly sweet. Be sure to use a juicer so that you can catch the seeds from the lemon and then they don't end up in your marmalade mixture. You just want the lemon juice. Next, you're going to add 1 whole cup of granulated white sugar to your mixture. And this is going to help the kumquats and the lemon juice and the lemon zest to macerate in the fridge. You're going to put it in the fridge for 3 hours to help it just release those juices and make a nice syrup from the fruit juice. I also like to add a little pinch of nutmeg. The recipe actually called for cayenne, but that didn't sound very appealing to me, so I used some nutmeg. So now that that's all in the bowl, we're going to just stir it up a couple times, cover it with some tin foil, and pop it in the fridge. After 3 hours in the fridge, you're going to take your mixture and empty it into a saucepan.
So my sous chefs are giving me their 2 cents right now. But the directions say to heat the mixture until it is between 210 and 225 degrees Fahrenheit, and to then stir it for 10 minutes before bringing it all the way down to a simmer and stirring it for another 20-25 minutes. So that should help it thicken.
So right now we're at about, if I can see through the fog on the thermometer, but it looks like we're at about 210. So like I said, we're supposed to get the mixture heated between 210 and 225. So I'm going to keep at it a little bit longer just because they said to let it get to this temperature for a good 10 minutes. And I can already start to feel, I don't know if you can really see it, but I can feel that it's starting to thicken a little bit. All right, so you can see how much deeper the color has gotten and thicker already. So I'm going to turn this down to a simmer. And we're just going to let it thicken up. I can kind of move the thermometer out to the side. We reached our temperature. And now it's all, excuse me. And now it's all just patience and stirring, because you want to keep stirring so that it doesn't burn and it's from sitting in one place. So look how beautiful and reduced down this is. Now the recipe said, like, if you move your spatula, you should be able to see the bottom. So it should have a translucent quality, which I think we've achieved. All right, so here's our glass Tupperware container, and we're just gonna pour our marmalade mixture in here. And I mean, you could strain it if you want to get rid of the chunky kumquats, but I love that. I think it just makes it more homemade when you have those beautiful pieces of fruit in your mixture. I'm going to be putting some of that kumquat marmalade on my cinnamon raisin apricot pecan toast. Prepare for some absolute deliciousness. If you want to see more of these cooking tutorials from Steph's Test Kitchen, be sure to like us on Facebook at Steph's Test Kitchen and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest videos posting every weekend. Thanks for watching and happy eating.